using gravel driveways is one of the biggest problems you contend with every winter. Right now we had temperatures down at 9 to 15 degrees, and today it's going to shoot up to 40 and 50 degrees over the next few days. This gravel driveway that has snow on it is going to turn into a sheet of ice. Today I'm going to show you how to tear this ice up so it melts quicker, so you get quicker access to the gravel, so you reduce the potential of you falling down, walking down and up your driveway, or just driving and sliding. So stay tuned. I'm going to show you how to manage this and deal with it right away. So before we start, I want to show you though that there is gravel that has been exposed, and we are dealing with sheets of ice that are down on the ground. Now the reason why this gravel is exposed is because I have made a prior video showing you how to break up the ice and expose the gravel throughout the process of plowing. But right now it's going to melt, and we need to get this thing broken up quickly, so the quicker the gravel is exposed, the better. Also, we're grooming our driveway at the same time, so we're not wasting stone. The stone is staying inside the driveway. So that's our plan. Over here by the barns, it's very slippery, and there's no way around it other than to start scraping. So that's what we shall do. This is what the driveway looks like after we scarifier it with the TR3. And we can see is the mixture of gravel, ice, and snow, which will then melt throughout the day as the temperature increases. And when I come back within 24 hours, you're going to see a noticeable difference just because we mix this together. The same holds true up by the barn area. The only difference is there's more ice and snow up in this area, and it's going to take a little bit more time and a little bit more work to break it free. All right guys, 24 hours later, you're now looking at my driveway. After we had a little bit of a warming trend of 40 degrees, you can now see stone completely up, very little bit of ice. And using the TR3 made a huge difference in not only grading the driveway, but breaking up that ice and bringing gravel up to the surface to give us traction. And even though there's a little bit of ice still on the driveway, I'm going to let Mother Nature take care of this. But huge difference. When we look at the barn site area that we scraped, we have patches that have brought stone up, and there's other patches that have ice in it. I want to show you guys a roadway that was never plowed at all. And we never plowed this year actually, but it was never even scraped to get the ice off. And you can see all the way down, and this driveway goes thousands of feet. It's just nothing but ice sheet. And it's definitely more conducive to maintain it than to deal with this. So it's raining right now. This whole thing's going to turn into a sheet of ice. So if you own a tractor, the next caveat tool that you need is going to be a tool that has some kind of scarifier teeth. This is called a TR3. It's made by ABI Attachments. It has basically, it's called a double duty, but it has 2 rows of teeth totaling 17. They're scarifier teeth. They go across the back of it, and it will actually break the ice. Now, a traditional TR3 only has 8 for a 72-inch model, but it doesn't matter whether you have 8 or 17. It's irrelevant. The point is, you need a tool that has scarifier teeth that can go down and actually break up the ice. Now, if it's a sheet of ice, what we need to do is make it looser. And so once it's loose and we break up that ice, it's going to melt faster. If it's a sheet, it's going to take forever. So the more we chip at this every morning, that throughout the daytime, it's going to get more broken up. And you can do this in the morning and at night as many times as you want, but we're going to scarifier this driveway so when I go to work today in an hour, that it's going to have a quicker chance to break down and expose more of the gravel, because gravel is the difference between us getting hurt. So my name's Brad. I'm with Blue Nile Farm, and I'm going to take you through the process, and we're going to speed this up, and we're going to get right to this so you guys can see how quick this works and to get an idea of why we do this. Because the bottom line, if I do not break up this ice, it's going to turn back into a sheet if it gets really cold tonight and it starts to lock up. So every day you're going to have it turning from an ice sheet to gravel, then it goes back to ice, and it's a consistent back and forth where we just keep breaking it up during the day so it melts off and it'll eventually be gone. The longer we leave it a sheet, the more treacherous it is. This is a quick way of speeding it up without using any kind of salt or any other components to get down and get this thing working. So let's go and start chipping this thing out so you see what I'm talking about. All right, so we're going to start out at the barn area here, and we're going to start dragging across the driveway. The reason I have a back shot for you guys to watch is just so you can see how the scarifier teeth work into the ground and start breaking up the ice. Now I'm going to be pulling snow, slush, and other things, but the more I scrape of this driveway, the better off we'll be. And it's not that I want to go deep, I just want to do enough to keep working the driveway. I'm going to go all the way down my entire driveway. You'll see rocks kicking up and moving around, and that's what we want. Expose as much as you can. Now you don't have to do your entire driveway, you may want to just do your walkway areas. Now I'm just going to run up and down the driveway just for you guys so you get a view of what you see. So guys, let me show you the difference in what we just did. So we scarified all this, and you can see that snow, a lot of it's broken up, it's gonna melt, and it's already getting down toward the ground. It's maybe not as noticeable right now, but the time I get off of work, I come back, we've made some serious strides. When it comes down to doing my gravel driveway, huge strides. But we've been maintaining that driveway a little bit when we were kind of taking care of our icy snow problem. Well, look at how much gravel is exposed now. And a lot of it's slush, but this thing's gonna melt very quickly, and then we'll just hit it again. And we'll constantly keep hitting the driveway back and forth, but you can see how much gravel's been exposed all the way down to the driveway. So, huge difference. Didn't take long. All this is based on passes. The more passes I make, the more I break up, the more it will be exposed. And then when I go to work today, by the end of the day, it's gonna be, a lot of this will melt. And I guarantee in the next couple days, my driveway will be clear and my neighbor's driveways will be ice sheets. So after a 12-hour day and we had 40-degree temperatures, that the snow, ice, and gravel all melted pretty well. And the only ice that we have is where the tracks were coming down the driveway. So on this video, I really didn't go into a lot of detail about the TR3, but my suggestion to you is this, that if you're interested in the TR3, I have numerous videos on my channel regarding dealing with ice in gravel driveways, and I kind of explain the TR3 a little bit more in detail. And I have other videos just talking about the TR3 and some of its use. So if you're interested, check out my channel, and I kind of go into those details with it there. My suggestion when you're dealing with any tool that has scarifier teeth, you don't want to dig too deep in the ground and you don't want to be too shallow. And you'll notice too, as your ice starts to melt, you're not going to get any penetration to the ice. You almost have to drop your teeth down, so they just make about a 1/2 inch to 1 inch contact into that ice, and you'll start shaving it away and scraping it and making contact. And that's all you need to do. Then let Mother Nature throughout the day melt it out some more. You know, every time you can break up a sheet, that's kind of the ticket to get that to melt off quickly. And that's really my best suggestion. This is a great tool. I highly endorse it. You know, I don't get paid for the endorsement, but the bottom line is it's a good tool I believe in. And if I was starting out and I had a tractor, this is an attachment that's a must-have because you can do so much with it. And that's one of those key things, is how versatile is that implement for you to do certain tasks. And this one can replace box scrapers and other tools because it does so much. And that's why I like it. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video on how to break up ice in a gravel driveway. You know, it does work, and it's just one of those things you got to get on top of it, and you got to work with the weather. There's no perfect solution to getting ice off the driveway, especially with gravel, but the bottom line is having the right tool with the scarifier teeth will allow you to break up some of that ice for a quicker melt. If you want to couple it with salt, and then so you won't have puddles that sit in the driveway, and you're able to work that salt into the driveway, that works out great too. But again, you need to use things in combination and stay on top of this. It's not going to be a quick, easy fix, but it's something that you can control a little bit by using the right tools. So with that said, thanks for watching guys, and I'll talk to you later.